Are you tough? Alright, good. You want to be tougher? I got the top 10 things right here that tough guys do. Alright? Tough isn't always all about muscle, okay? Yeah, muscle and being huge, yeah, that's great. But if you got nothing behind it, if you got nothing upstairs, guess what? It's nothing, man. It means nothing. You gotta be tough here first, then that translates into toughness in your life. Okay, top 10 things tough people do. You ready for this? Here we go, no particular order. They stop wasting time feeling sorry for themselves. Yeah, that's right. You get nowhere in life feeling sorry for yourself. You gotta move on. Next, turn the page. You'll do it better next time. Yeah, and I have a list here. I have a cheat sheet. That's right. Life goes on, and so you must move on, okay? If you want ultimate strength in this world and you want to be tough, move on. Number 2, tough people, tough-minded people welcome change. That's what gets them fired up. They never run from it. Change is a part of life. Adapting to new things and challenges is what drives the machine, right? That's what keeps us going. So tough people, for them, they view it as healthy. They think it's a way to grow. It's a growth thing. They don't, being stuck, being stagnant, that's for lazy people. And then they run from that as often as they possibly can. Change is good, okay? Number 3, they stop wasting energy on things that are out of their control, okay? And this is something I struggle with all the time, because I have a short fuse. You might too. I waste energy on stuff that's so minor and it's completely out of my control. Traffic, weather, other people's actions, things that other people say or do, and it saps my energy, right? It's stealing away my thoughts, it's stealing away my creativity, my time, my energy, my effort, because I'm spending it worrying about all these other things. People who are tough, they spend their time on things they can control, like guess what? Their attitude and the way they react to things in life. I'm still working on that one myself. That's a big one. Number 4, they take calculated risks and they deal with their fears. And I'm not talking about stupid risks. I'm not talking about not weighing your options in advance. I'm talking about risk versus reward type thinking. I'm talking about making intelligent decisions before you enter into things. I'm talking about being cautious and understanding your consequences, understanding that some level of fear is necessary in order to make progress, real progress, to make your life better, right? Number 5, tough-minded people don't dwell on the past. You probably have people in your life, friends or family members, they always talk about remember when, the glory days. On some level, yeah, that's fine to recount memories and stuff like that, but I mean people who are actually living in the past. People that can't live in the present, can't live in the now. They're just so stuck on the way things used to be that they can't move forward, and that's not helpful or productive. Number 6, tough people quit making the same mistakes over and over again, okay? In the same way, right? They learn from the mistakes that they've made. They learn from their experiences. They don't repeat failed attempts at things. They make adjustments, and they keep moving forward, right? That's what it's all about. Taking the next step. Failure is part of it, of course. I get to that. Number 7, stop being jealous of others' successes, right? I've found myself in that mindset before, and it's destructive, where you see other people and they're doing or living it in a way that's kind of gets you fired up, kind of makes you reflect a little bit, and you get angry about it because you're not there. And why do they get, why do they deserve that? Well, they probably worked really hard when you weren't looking, or maybe when you were looking and you decided to look the other way to avoid, people who are hardworking and get great things in life and excel and gain a certain level of success. It can be hard to swallow sometimes. Maybe it's somebody that you don't like, but it's tough noogies, man. You get what you earn. If you're putting a lot out, you're going to get a lot in return, okay? And that's what tough-minded people, that's what people who of a certain level of strength are able to get, okay? And just because it's not yours, don't hate it. Don't be a hater. Number 8, tough people don't throw in the towel after failure. And I alluded to that a couple of points ago. Giving up is never an option. It just isn't. It's off the table. Okay? It's not A, B, C, D, or E, or other, or anything. They don't give up. They fail their way to success, right? And you've probably heard the famous quote that I'm not even sure who coined it, but fail your way to success, meaning that the most notable CEOs and extremely wealthy entrepreneurs have failed so many times they couldn't even count them. It's countless. But that's how they got to where they are today, okay? Because with every failure, there's a learning process that happens there. And you just pile up all those failures, and then ultimately there's success on the other side. Number 9, the world doesn't owe tough people anything. You ever come across somebody who's just seems like they didn't get what they deserve out of life? I didn't get what I'm owed. I'm just so more deserving of this, that, or the other thing. Tough people, there is no such thing, right? Tough people, understand that life is hard, and the world just keeps on spinning, okay? And they just have to deal with it. You need to sometimes realize that you have to appreciate how hard it is to attain success and be strong-willed and stay dedicated to greatness, because in the end, the struggle is the reward, and that's what fuels tough-minded people. You get it? The struggle, the challenge, the fight, that's what makes tough people even tougher, and it kind of urges them, moves them forward in the process. You get it? And number 10, tough people never expect immediate results. They're grinders, man. They're grinders. Nothing great happened in a snap. Okay? Nothing great happened that quickly, right? Most amazing inventions, businesses, gadgets, ideas were crafted over time, and it was repeated tough as nails mentality, that attitude that allowed for those tremendous creations to begin with. Okay? That's the top 10 of tough people. If you're tough, really tough, you probably have a lot of these characteristics. And if you don't, you might want to start checking on yourself, doing some homework, and seeing where you're coming up short. Coach Chris, Team Critical Bench, the top 10 things tough people do. Check the links below. You won't be sorry you did. I promise you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.